Well, through the years, the three wise men have played a big part in the Christmas dramas. It brings back a lot of memories, and I'm sure for each of us, remembering the children all dressed up in their regal robes. It is the Gospel of Matthew that tells us about the three wise men. In chapter 2 of Matthew, we read, Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem, in Judea, during the reign of King Herod. And about that time, some astrologers from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem asking, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews? For we have seen his star far off in eastern lands and have come to worship him." Matthew tells us about their conversation with Herod, which we're all familiar with, but verse 9 says that after they started out again, and their star appeared to them standing over Bethlehem, and their joy knew no bounds, and they entered into the tiny house and opened up their gifts and presented them to him. The gifts given by the wise men may seem very random to us today. Okay, well, gold is always a good gift, but frankincense and myrrh? What's that all about? Although it might seem like the wise men were frantically trying to put together a gift with whatever they had on them, this could not be further from the truth. The gold represents that Jesus would be king. Frankincense was a symbol of his priestly role, and myrrh was used to anoint the dead. The gifts represented his kingship, his priestly role, and his impending death. Well, gift giving has become a very big part of the Christmas season. About 50 years ago now, we were stationed at a corps in downtown Toronto in a very poor area with our 3 young children. On Christmas morning, we shared a breakfast at our home and opened gifts with our children. And then Harold had to go and spend the day downtown at the church, just in case anyone came last minute who had no food or gifts for Christmas. And he had an assortment of both there that they could partake of. So that is one of the Christmas memories of our stay there. But I have another one, same year. On the last ladies' meeting before Christmas, we were given names and exchanged gifts. And when I received my gift, it was not very well wrapped, just in brown paper, as I recall, wrapped with string. It was from a very poor little lady who lived by herself. She didn't have much of anything at all. And when I opened my gift, it was, and I still remember it, a very small teacup. It had a crack right down one side, and tea stains were in the crack. But it was all that she had to give, and I felt that it was a very special cup to her. I thanked her for the gift and told her that I would treasure it always. And as I spoke with her, I realized that she had not opened her gift that she had received. And when I asked her if she was going to open it, she said, "Oh no, I will save this for Christmas morning. I will be alone. It will be the only gift that I have to open." I never forgot that conversation, and many times as the years rolled by and I saw all the gifts under our tree, I often thought of that dear woman. I had that cup for many years and kept it as a reminder of her until one year it just did not survive the move. God gave his gift to us not reluctantly or because he was forced by popular opinion, but because he loved us. He gave the only thing that we didn't have, but that we really needed: redemption. He gave himself, a costly gift, in the person of his Son, Jesus Christ. We're all familiar with John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but shall have eternal life. The Apostle Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 15, "Thanks be unto God for his indescribable gift of love." And another translation says, "Thanks be unto God for his gift, too wonderful for words." The third verse of O Little Town of Bethlehem sums up my thoughts this morning. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. May God bless you.